What's up everyone, Trent here, Precision Transmission. We've got a 2006 Chrysler 300 SRT 6.1 Hemi in the house today. Let's go under here and check out what we got. This has a Nag 1 transmission in it. It's a really crazy pan setup. It only has 6 bolts that holds this pan on to keep it from leaking. Each corner, center, corner, which I took that one out, and of course you're gonna see leak instantly because that one bolt is very important. But we're gonna get this pan off. We're going to do a service for the gentleman. We're going back with a OEM Mopar filter. The gentleman's car that I am working on, he is a oil dealer, so he is putting his own fluid in it. It's a Performance Plus automatic transmission fluid made for this unit, just their brand. So we're gonna get that in there for him. We're gonna get the pan off. I'm gonna hand the camera to Cody and we'll be back shortly. Everyone, so we're back under the car. We got Cody videoing. One thing I did not explain to y'all, when you are doing a service on this thing, you do have to pull your cross member. The pan sits underneath of it right here. So you won't be able to service this thing unless you're pulling the cross member out of it. So we got our blue stand here, cross member out. One of our bolts from the front is out. Gonna take our second one loose. Pretty cool. It's like a bolt and a stand system. It's amazing how it works and does not leak. Six. There we go. Looks really good. Really good. Customers drove this thing all the way down to Mexico a couple of times. Back. He's been around the block, cammed it, making over 450 horsepower to the rear wheels. So, doing pretty good. There's the filter. So, got a little build up on it. It was definitely time to get this thing serviced, but we're gonna get everything cleaned up, get our gasket cleaned up. So the dealer, they did not have this gasket. It was not leaking. It's a reusable one. We're gonna clean it up really nice, get it all in our washing machine, clean it up, get it back on the vehicle, get fluid in it, check it, make sure it's gonna work correctly. But there was no gasket to be had, so kind of is what it is. We just made sure to look at it and check it before we took it down to see if it was leaking. So if I get it all cleaned up, as should, get it back up there with a dry surface, it should be just fine. So we're gonna go back here, get this stuff cleaned up, new filter on. We'll get back to y'all. See you soon. Okay, so we've got our pan and gasket all set and cleaned up. I'm gonna try to show y'all. You can see the stand on our gasket right here. Man, it looks brand new. Got it all washed up, cleaned up. It doesn't even look like it's ever been smashed down. So we're gonna go ahead and reuse this. It should be just fine. As you can see here too, our gasket has these little tabs that pop into our pan. Keeps our seal gasket here set to where we're not having any issues when we go back to install our pan. We've got our OEM Mopar filter installed. Everything looks really good. We're gonna go ahead and wipe it off one more time. Don't you be running anywhere, Cody. Cody's right here. I'm gonna give him the camera. And we're gonna get this stabbed just real quick before he gets back busy. They don't work too good on top of your head. So make sure to have your safety glasses on. One good wipe all the way back around. All of our stands are the same. They're exactly the same, so you don't have to worry about putting one on the left side, right side. They are exactly the same. What I do is I just get my middle ones. We start them first. And you want to be really fast too, because these things can drip pretty quick and cause you leaking. So get everything started, snugged, not tight, just snugged. So we get everything started. And then we will come back and we will torque this with our torque wrench. And of course, I did not grab it, so get that like that. So we're gonna go from the middle out, and then I'm gonna go grab my torque wrench and we're gonna finish it. We always go back with a torque wrench, and I'm gonna look at it, see where I'm at. Nice. Nice. Everything's looking good. That's what we want. Sorry guys, just a one-man show right now, but I showed y'all I would do this. So here, I haven't been the only person to service this, and this probably isn't the first time or the second. So they over tightened this here, so we had to run a longer bolt, which would allow to reach up to our threads up in the bore. So that worked really well, able to get that taken care of for the customer. It'll be just fine, just like that. We'll make sure it's nice and tight, torque spec'd up, just as should, and get everything painted up and marked. Get our customer back on the road. What's up everyone? We've got our car down. We got some fluid in it. We've already got it up to an operating temperature. I really wanted to concentrate on cluing y'all in on how we address these and fill them up. So the biggest part is, if you're gonna service one of these, you really need to know what the temperature is of the transmission. So Cody, if you look down here to our driver's side fender, we are up to 188 degrees operating temperature. Little warmer than it was earlier when I first checked it. Shouldn't have much of a fluid rise. I'll show y'all in the video a picture what it's supposed to be in a variation. And then I've got this whole special stick here. It's from Chrysler. When you go to service one of these, what did I do with it? There it is. You have this plug. That's it. There's a stick, but no plug, or a tube, no stick, just a plug. So you have this special stick we buy from Chrysler. We let it get up to an operating temperature. This thing should be anywhere between a 60 to a 70 on the fluid level on the stick. We're at a 65. Can you see that, Cody? Yep. Okay. We're at a 65. That's nice. We're nice and full. So on this service, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, almost 6 quarts of fluid. I had to suck a little out. I was a little high on the stick, so we did have to suck a little out to get the level correctly, but we're really good. Everything's looking really nice. This thing's cammed. Sounds good. Sounds like it might need a little idle tuning. Sounds like it wants to hunt up and down here and there. Let's go to the back, listen to it. Sounds pretty good, but I think it needs some adjustment. I think he just got it done not too long ago. 50 horsepower to the rear wheels, so I bet it runs pretty good. Got a 6.1 Hemi in it, it should. So, that being said, guys, that's a little bit of how you service an 08 Chrysler 300 Nag 1 transmission. A little bit of work to do it. You need to have a computer there or something to where you know what the operating temperature is of the vehicle. Got to have a special stick as well from Chrysler. Don't forget to give the gentlemen their caps back for their tube. And there we go. Y'all like, please go subscribe to the YouTube channel. Give us a huge thumbs up, guys. We love y'all so much. Can't say it enough. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't have nothing. And Cody, thanks for getting the video, my man.
Yes, sir.
Y'all guys have a wonderful day.